Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Wednesday, 29th. Wow, can't believe it. We're almost a couple more days till New Year's Eve and start a new resolution. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Morning, Grant. Good to see you, Norman. Mark. Good to see you all. Lita, everybody else. Welcome everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Nice to see everybody back. Yesterday was a pretty decent day. What we had started a little bit late morning, probably around 10 a.m. I saw things starting to pick up. But overall, we did have a pretty good, decent day. We'll talk about some of the stocks. Some of the swing trades doing pretty well. I got out of some swing trades also, but the market had a really nice little rebound yesterday. Nice little push. Came back down a little bit, but overall, things look promising. Things look really, really promising, and we'll talk a little bit about it. So, but before we do that, just want to kind of touch upon what we traded yesterday. A couple of stocks. Just want to bang those out and talk a little bit about them. CPOP, it was funny, I was talking to Josh yesterday, and we were in the meeting, we were in class, and I don't know if some on YouTube didn't see this, but we were talking about this CPOP, and like, do you remember the stock we traded it last year? It ran from like $10 to 80, and in 2 days, it was a phenomenal short squeeze. So if you ever watch any of our videos on YouTube, I actually did a free one on short squeeze, but this, and I think it was probably about this one too. But CPOP was just awesome. Had a nice push yesterday. We did well on it. And then after hours, you could see it, it just literally just took off out of nowhere. Had a nice push right around 2 o'clock, a little bit after 2. But, it's got some good moves. It's on my watch list this morning. So I like the stock. Nice trend, nice volume, everything that we're looking for. But that stock, we did pretty well on that one. A couple other ones also. was it PIXY? Okay, so that one also on the watch list. Stock was 50 cents just a couple of days ago. Actually, yesterday, what I'm talking about. But out of nowhere, this is one of the stocks in the middle of the day. Nice little push right here. You can see, let me blow this up so you guys can see this a little bit bigger. But right out of nowhere, around 12 o'clock, went from 82 cents, broke up to about $1, all the way up to about $1.20. Look at this thing, all the way to 270. So this one also made the watch list too, but be careful because it's up a little too much. And if you had an overnighter at $1, and right now you're at 270, and you're up about over 170%, I think you probably take a profit too. But keep an eye on this one too. We'll put this one on the watch list. You could see that when you look at that long-term chart, I mean, that thing is up pretty big. All right. So that one we had also did pretty well. And DNUT. So I got DNUT on a swing trade. I love Krispy Kreme. Everyone in my family loves Krispy Kreme. I know we joke around it a lot, but this stock was not even a good swing trade, but it's been a good day trade. So it just went public not too long ago, which you all know, just basically in August. I bought the stock around 20 when it was public. I got out around 17, 18-ish, somewhere right there. So I lost some money on there to swing trade. You could see it came all the way back right around 12. Has some really big support levels around 12. I end up jumping back in around 15 because it started making higher highs on a swing trade. So you could see this was a very important resistance levels right around this 1770-ish. You could see it went as high as 18 at right around 130. Really nice push. It was great pre-market and also. So next resistance is right around 20 if you can get there. But she's been on a good move. She is pretty volatile though. She's not really the greatest day trades, but yesterday she was a pretty decent day trade yesterday. But be very careful. I've been trading the stock for a while, but I'm doing it more as a swing trade. And Boyle also, you can see that one was doing really well in Boyle. Boyle's got a really nice push. I did a swing trade on that Boyle too. Last 2 days it's been actually moving up pretty nicely. Just bring up the 2-day chart here. So we were basically trading Boyle when right around here around 10 o'clock. Once it got around 27, you could see that stock was almost as high as 100. So kind of like it's an ETF, but stock got destroyed. I mean, hammered. Look at that. I mean, look at that long-term chart. I mean, got crushed. Can't figure that one out. But you could see going back all the way to February, March, had a pretty good support levels where it tested. So listen, you want to be a good swing trader, okay? You got to know how to day trade first. You want to be a good options trader, you damn well better learn how to swing trade first, so you could see what's first of everything. First is swing trade, is day trading. Once you're good at that, then you become a good swing trade, then come options. Most people do the opposite, which is not the way to go. Yeah, we'll get the CPOP is popping, Norman. I'm going to pop that up. I'm going to bring that up right now. Thanks, Norman, for sharing that. Yeah, we got a little bit of a pop right there, 270 to $3. That looks pretty good. So that one's on the watch list too. Another stock I just want to point out. I got a Pfizer. I got out of the stock yesterday. Stock started. You could see it start making higher lows. So I don't like the way the stock is trending right now. I guess everyone see what's going on. I mean, I think they maxed out on the vaccines. You're going to get people here and there. I think a lot of people now starting to realize I'm not jumping and doing the booster. I already did one. People like a third. I think they're running out. I think they're going to start talking about natural immunity when it starts coming. The more I'm listening, what's going on out there. So it's all about natural immunity. And you know what? Pfizer does have the pill that if now people know that if you could take if you're sick, you could take this pill that's coming out. Unfortunately, it's not coming out a little bit later. They were pretty late to the game with that, but now they have that. So I don't know if these stocks are really going to push. I did well on it, but people are still testing. So I'm still long on the ABBV. Okay, you can see that thing is obviously still moving just really, really nicely. So that's basically what we're looking at. Natural immunity is now going to be starting to be talking about, but I think they really maxed out a lot of people that got the vaccine. So so now I'm starting to see all those stocks starting to back off. Now let's talk about what's moving this morning. A couple of stocks are on the watch list. First of all, I'll start off with this AYMV. Once again, very similar stock like SPOP. Stock was we traded back in January. I love January. So you guys, let me tell you, today I think Rich just posted up phase two. Phase 2, lesson 3 and 4 is today. So do not miss that if you're a student. But because January is a great time to trade. So you can see here the stock had a really nice push. The stock was at $10, ran to $60. Very similar like the CPOP, but actually this one went up a lot faster. But nice little push right there. She's starting to trend down a little bit though. She is up a little bit big this morning, up 23%. Great volume, good tier sizes. But we'll, once again, follow the money on level 4, and we'll see where we'll go with that to get the sense of direction if it's going to continue. PIXY, another stock that's gapped up 52% today. We just talked about it. That one's back on the watch list too. That was one we traded yesterday. A couple of blasts from the past. A lot of you remember CANF. CANF was another nice little stock that we traded in the middle of December. Ran from about, I don't know, $1.50 to about $2.50. She's holding here pretty strong. She's up by 18%, 7.4 million shares. Boyle's back on my watch list. Okay. We already know about the CPOP. TPSP also came up on my radar. A little on the expensive side. Good pre-market. She is testing some October, November resistance levels. If she does break this, the stock can probably test 50. A little bit more advanced, small tier sizes. It's already a category 4 minimum, but looks more like a 5. Amfin, another stock that is getting crushed. But the difference between this is not a pharmaceutical stock. So that's the only good thing. But it is down about 54%. She just took off, came down right now in pre-market. She's holding it pretty strong right here. Maybe we can find a dead cat bounce on this one. And last but not least, SYTA, I'm going to throw it on there. That one also, big gap up early this morning. She came back down. So, she went one of those 4 a.m. movers. But trade almost 1 million shares, up 8%. We'll see how that one goes, but not terrible. Now, anything I'm missing, cyber traders, I did not call out. Looks like we have a pretty big list here, actually, more than usual than I would expect. Anything else? The market is open on Friday, Ron. It is open on Friday, so we will be here. Okay. NRXP, Chris. I saw this stock. It's on our. I'll put this on the B list. Just wasn't really going anywhere. It's up by 13%. Good volume, but she's kind of flat. But I'll put this on the B list. NRXP. No problem. Anything else? Josh is just telling me in the room, Mara dropped with Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin, it just had a little bit of a rebound, but I don't know. Looking at these stocks right here, I mean, Bitcoin, I mean, Mara was up as high as 80. It's holding pretty strong here around the 30 price range. Bitcoin has been quite flat. I mean, no, it's down, Bitcoin, even today. It's one thing that scares me about Bitcoin, it's right at a breaking point of a major support. It's making higher lows. So what that means is that it was making highs, but it's hitting, it's making now it's starting to make a lower low, okay, which is not what you want. It's not making higher highs anymore. It's making higher lows. Like it was up big, and now it's coming back down. And I know this is a pretty major support levels. What else we got? Charles, just tell me about the ALB. ALB's not coming up. Is it? Oh, there it is. It's not coming on my chart because I'm not getting intraday. There's nothing to talk about this stock. You know, I mean, if you look at it as a swing trade, one thing, but Charles, as of right now, stock's not doing anything. Trade 7. We could talk about it when the market opens up, but right now it's flat. On a swing trade, listen, you know, it had big support levels where it tested around 220. You got a little bit of resistance right around 240-ish, somewhere around there. But other than that, we're not day trading this one. ISIG from Charles. Good stock. Nice push. Stock just started picking up. You know, yes, definitely on level 1. I'm going to put this on the big, put it on the A list. All right, good call there, Charles. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market open up in less than 15 minutes. You see something, you say something. Students, if you're in the room, Rich just posted up the link. We'll see you in class. That class is going to start at 10:30. All right, and then remember, phase 3 is going to start next week. So so get ready for that one. And let's try to finish out the year. And if you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll be back here at 2:30 to What to Trade in the afternoon. And if you want to come and join us on our trading room, just like us, friend us, do a trial. And worst thing happens, you don't like it, we'll give you money back. So see what it's like to be in the original trading room. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading and be safe.